seeing me? Yeah, I've started.
Yes, Gayatri.
Yeah,
So
sure.
we were talking about what all things that we need to management. What all things that we need to manage. Either it is related to financial thing, if things are in place, what change we need to take care of that. How to configure thing.
Mhm.
How many vendors that on which we are hosting the application. If it is on premises based, if it is cloud based, we have to understand that. If we are talking about any specific vendor, what is the product that we are using and how the license of that product is being procured, or how we going to take care of that.
Okay.
And if we know that these are the top 10 or 5 vendors that we are managing, so we will do the cost optimization. We will understand our financial thing, on which vendor we are purchasing most of the things. Is there anything that we can do just to reduce that cost? We will take care of these things.
Mhm.
So for that, I'll need your help, just to understand your environment, and we'll start working accordingly. What we can do on that. So what I am understanding, that you have a fair idea on ITSM, but not on the SAM platform. So
Yes.
first thing, we will discuss about how is SAM, what all things that we need to take care. What are the process for SAM? What are the basic requirement for SAM? What is the license position? What is effective license position? How we can calculate the license delta for that? Once you will be familiar with SAM,
Mhm.
probably then I'll show you on tool how you can manage the SAM.
Sure. Sure.
Because if I'll start working on software SAM Pro, ServiceNow SAM Pro.
Mhm.
So I'll tell you that these are the 5 steps that you need to take care of that. But until you will not understand the requirement and how to resolve thing, what is the agenda of SAM, how to maintain the effective license position, you will not able to work properly on ServiceNow SAM Pro.
Okay.
So you have the access for ServiceNow SAM Pro?
Yes, in this organization.
Okay. Now two things that we can do.
Mhm.
Either I can show you, demonstrate things on development environment, or else what we can do, we will see your environment, we will see what all things are in place in your environment, and accordingly we will arrange session so that it will be helpful for you to work on that.
Sure.
Anything that will suits on you, I am good with that.
Yeah, I can share my screen.
Yeah, sure.
Or please sharing. Yeah.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, sure.
Share it.
Yeah. So this is the environment that I'll be working on.
Give me a moment, I can't see your screen. Yeah, I can see it now.
So in this, you want me to, like, you can just guide me which module software asset directly.
Yeah, into the yes, that's SAM entitlement, software entitlement, first thing.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So you have Microsoft.
Around 991 are there as of now. So, and Shivani, like, what are the most important tables that you'll be considering first when you're starting with SAM?
So as you are a developer, you know, if we have to understand the whole scenario, we have to understand steps. What is the first step? What we will do?
Mhm.
I'll help you to understand how these things are in place, how these individual tables are linked with each other. Like you can see software entitlement, you can see software model, you can see the product table.
Yeah.
I'll tell you how they are linked to each other, and from where we are getting the data of this table, what is the source for that.
Okay.
And on license workbench, where it is, you will see that only the status for that, but where the data is coming from, we will talk on each and every step.
Sure.
So while doing that, I'll keep sharing you the tables name. You can favorite them, and accordingly we will work on them. I'll give you a list of, I think, 15 or 20 table. That will be more than sufficient on which you will get the data.
Okay.
So two things that we need to take care when we talk about the infrastructure. One thing application, one thing installation source.
Okay.
Either things will installed on cloud or they will be installed on premises. So when they are installed on premises, or they are perpetual license, then where they are installed on a operating system or on a server. If they are installed on server, the licensing rule will be different. If they are installed on normal desktop or laptop, the licensing rule will be different.
Okay.
So what we will do, I'll see what all publishers that that your client or your organization is using. Like I can see you are using Autodesk, you are using Microsoft into your software entitlement table. So we will see what are the top publishers that you are using. I'll help you to understand the very basic licensing for that. I'll help you to understand from where you can extract the documents for that. And we will quickly talk about the licensing rule for that. While managing the software SAM Pro, you have to understand their licensing rule, how this particular license will work. So you can see, we have many different tools. One is ServiceNow, one is Snow, one is Flexera, one is Aspera. All tools work in different way. Few tools are mature enough that they'll show you the correct license position, correct compliance situation. So I'm sure you are aware about what is the agenda of using ServiceNow.
Yeah, to simplify things going on.
Absolutely. And to reduce the human effort, if we are using that tool, we do not want to invest our effort on how things are. If we purchase something, we are using something, we must be aware about what license we have free, how many is the consumption, what we are using, are we using them correctly or not, on which location the license is installed, how many user can use it, are they using it correctly or not, am I spending too much or am I spending less, if there is any risk on our environment, if we are compliant or not, if audit will happen, are we secure or not. So just to reduce that effort, we are purchasing this tool and we are expecting that this will show the correct position. But right now this is not happening. Few things that tool will show you accurate, few things that we have to put some extra effort. Definitely it will give you the clear picture, but you have to link them, you have to manage your environment. So I'll help you on doing that. And once you're able to understand what are the top publisher, maybe post that we will finalize how and our roadmap, how we will working on that. Or if you can see here, you are using Oracle, you are using Microsoft, you are using Corel, you are using Autodesk. So all they are tier 1. You know what is tier 1, 2, 3, 4 publisher?
No idea.
Okay. So okay, why we are doing this practice, why we are so much worried about the compliance, you know that?
No, like you can
Okay.
because the software asset management is new.
That is okay. That is okay. Why I'm asking so much questions, so that I'll if I understand you, I'll maybe able to teach or help you.
Got it. Yeah. So you can tell me.
For the tier 1 publisher, maybe it is Oracle, Autodesk, Microsoft, Oracle, Autodesk, Adobe, Microsoft, SAP.
Depending on products, they are divided into tier 1, tier 2 is what you're saying?
No, vendors. These are all the name of vendor.
Okay.
So suppose you are using few product of Microsoft. Now Microsoft have a right to audit you. Anytime they can come to your premises just to understand, because you are using their software. So you are granting them, just they can verify you if you are using their product in correct manner or not. Whatever license you are using, you are paying for that or not. If you are not using them correctly, they can penalize you.
Okay.
They can so if you are not compliant, they maybe impose penalty on you. The
Okay.
same goes for Oracle, same goes for Adobe or Autodesk.
Okay.
So maybe we do not know that if we are using
The proper
their license correctly or not.
Mhm.
So we want this tool to help us to tell us the correct status. If I am using 5 license extra, my tool will say that you have a license gap of 5 license, please procure them.
Okay.
But to understand that, we have to understand if my tool is showing correct picture or not.
Okay.
To show the correct picture, we have to perform few steps. Just to see if so the license type, we have different license type. One may be device type, one may be user type, one may be network type, one may be floating type. I'll brief you each and every type of license, each and every type of technology, each and every type of services, surface that we should be aware while using the products.
Okay.
So we will talk on that.
Sure.
Additionally, if you want to discuss anything apart from maybe top 5 vendor or something, maybe related to how ServiceNow is linked to ITSM, how these two interfaces are connecting, from where all the data source from the data are coming from, we can talk on that as well. I work on ITSM as well, on the change management, on the service management. Maybe I can advise you there as well. Whatever you need,
Sure.
we will plan our roadmap accordingly, according to your requirement.
Sure. Yeah, that will be great. So as of now, my requirement is that I want to understand the SAM tool, as you're saying, that whatever the topics that we'll be covering today is good. Apart from that, one more question that I have is, using this tool, how will we know in an organization what all other softwares? Is it this tape? Because according to what I have read and understood, this is what I'm saying you. If you see, so this is the table that has all of the softwares of this organization.
Yeah, on the installation table, you will able to see how many applications are installed.
Okay.
Only thing that you need to take care that every system in your organization, every location in your organization are linked to this installation table. So this installation table can get the data from CMDB, from different source. You can get the data.
Okay.
So only thing that you need to take care that every system is linked to this installation table or not.
Okay, so from my team, what I got to know is all the softwares that are in the organization are in this table, and this data has come from SCCM.
Yeah, it may be from CMDB or it may be from SCCM. So if it is coming from SCCM, the chances of accuracy are slight higher.
Oh, okay. Okay, so okay, so as of now, we know what all are the softwares that we need to deal with. Now, after getting this, what is the next step for this?
So the data that is coming,
This is
it's
all
not
raw data as of now.
Yeah, this is raw data. It's not in the purest form. You have to normalize this data.
Okay.
You have to sanitize the data, and maybe you again need to so few of the application may be not connected with the publisher, or maybe they are linked with the different publisher. So you have to first, what you need to do, you have to correct this data, you have to map this to discovery model, and then you will link them to their software model. You again you have to perform different normalization step for that. Once you will able to correct the data, maybe that will reflect into your license workbench correctly. But again, we have to take care of many things. As I recently told you that we have different type of licenses. So first you need to understand what license type will behave in what way. For maybe device based license, you need one license for per device. So you have to take care of that. If three different user are using the same device, how it will work. If three different user are using different devices, but it is floating based, you have to understand how this license will work.
Okay.
So maybe your license workbench is showing something, but you have to make sure if it is accurate or not, and how you can do that with the proper knowledge.
Okay, sure. So license workbench this is the one you're saying?
Yeah, that's correct.
So under reconciliation, no, I think under software.
Reconciliation is nothing but refreshing thing.
Okay.
So maybe someone is working on ITSM backend, someone is working on CMDB, someone is working on installation data. What license position is right now showing after this? Maybe someone changed few things. So what is your recent position? Just to see that, you have to reconcile every time.
Okay.
So from here, as you can see, you have total 360 publisher.
Okay.
They may be this thing may be correct or incorrect. How is that? Maybe someone is writing Microsoft Limited, someone is writing maybe normally Microsoft, someone is writing Microsoft Corporation Limited. So if you maybe find duplicacy for that. Whatever is showing not compliant, this is a risk for your environment.
Okay. So these are the things that we have to deal with and make them compliant.
Maybe make them compliant, or maybe something that is coming on free basis, or something that you are not going to take care of, that you may normalize them, you may correct them, you maybe do not need to procure additional license for that.
Okay. Okay.
Maybe you are using a license, and maybe the other application is an alternate of that, but you are using in two different devices. So what you need to do, you maybe uninstall that simply.
Okay. Okay. So how do we start now from this table?
We will start from, either you can start from installation, or we will start from entitlement table. Just to guide you, we will start from the company name. I'll tell you each and every step. What you I'll tell you every single thing what you should take care of, that so that maybe you are working on a software product, but to normalize that, you have to understand the base. What information you will change, how that change will reflect into the workbench, we have to talk on that. To start on to discuss that, we will start from the very base, and the base is organization.
Okay.
Is there anything that that you have to present, or if there any urgency, maybe we will for a day or two we can skip our basis, and we can directly talk about that particular product or publisher. We will able to do that as well. But if you want to understand whole tool, you want to whole tool, like you can change anything, and everything is in your hand. For doing that, you have to understand the basic for that.
So so in this demo you'll be covering like what is what.
Sorry.
So in this demo, what is your like main thing you'll be doing? You'll be covering from the basic, I mean the point.
From tomorrow maybe we can start. Today I just want to discuss with you that what is your requirement. I was not aware what vendors you want to talk about. What is your requirement, how you if you can simply go on license workbench.
Okay.
Publisher out of compliance.
Okay.
Anything related to Adobe system.
Okay, I can just click it. Okay.
So look, now you can see Acrobat. Three things are related to Acrobat only. Acrobat Pro, Acrobat, or Acrobat Pro Extended, correct?
Okay.
Now the product name is only Acrobat. This should be one product only, and under Acrobat it should reflect Acrobat and Acrobat Pro.
Okay.
Okay, so After Effects, Acrobat, Animate, Captivate Suite, these all are component.
Okay.
So we have a bundle on Adobe. Maybe in you once what license you procure should be a bundle under which you are getting different components. But right now this is not managed. That's why your tool is showing out of compliance.
Okay.
So total spend, if you can see here, you spend this amount. However, if you can see into your workbench, everything is not compliant.
Yeah.
So this is not the correct picture. How you can solve that? You have to understand how to write things in a proper way. And under this creative suite, what all components that we can cover, how to link these components to this creative suite, you have to get understanding for that.
Okay.
If you don't mind, can you please show me your entitlement table?
Sure. This one.
On the display name, can you please write down Adobe? So you have 200 license. Out of them, 100 are in use for Photoshop.
Okay. 1 second. So active rights are 200 in the sense 200 rights are being used is what this means? Shivani?
Can you please open this? Can you please click on Adobe System Photoshop?
Yeah, this is the record.
No. Yeah, that's correct. Purchase rights are 100. Active rights can't be 200.
Yeah. So how many ever you have purchased, you can't exceed the number that you're using.
Yeah,
active.
that's correct.
Based on the purchase. Okay. Okay, so all of this work comes under SAM. So just as a gist, how will we be managing this one? Using reconciliation is what this will
No,
be?
using normalization.
Oh, okay.
So we will normalize everything. So this entitlement table, this is something that we are writing down.
Okay.
You may write down this product name in any way. This is if you will click on software entitlement new.
Okay.
You can write down everything, anything.
Oh, okay.
Maybe software name, maybe agreement time, maybe the quantity. You can write down anything. So we have to make sure that whatever information is coming into installation, first that is correct.
Okay.
Second, that is showing correct in correct manner. Maybe few things will show under Adobe, few things will show under Adobe system. So first we will normalize these things. Then we will link the installation table to entitlement table just to show the correct compliance position.
Oh, so installation table data into entitlement. So I was actually thinking installation to software models. That's wrong.
So software model is nothing, just a connection of entitlement table only.
Oh, okay.
If you will see into the entitlement table, you will can you click on that new?
Oh, okay.
Look here, you are getting the information for software model.
Oh yeah, okay. Okay, so this organization has everything in this table. From this table, the work will actually be starting.
Yes, so anything or everything that should be in place with this SAM Pro. We will manage only SAM Pro. We will not get the information from any different tools. We will manage whatever information we have into SAM Pro. What we can do, you can make sure whoever team is working on software entitlement that every purchase order they have, that is uploaded into the entitlement thing. If it is not, they have to upload that. So for few things, for few publisher, one is Adobe, one is Microsoft. They have connectors. What is connector? A interface that will connect your environment to the cloud. So right now, ServiceNow have few connectors in place. So we will see if they have, you know what is software as a service?
No.
Okay.
Okay, SaaS. Oh, you mean
SaaS. Yeah, SaaS. So whatever information that is related to SaaS, that should be on cloud, correct?
yeah, correct.
Or I'll say that must be on cloud. That can't be on premises.
Correct.
So we can link cloud to our environment.
Okay.
So we have to see that as well. How many licenses they procured, or what is so two things of doing that. Either or your organization will say that yes, we have shortfall of this, we will purchase the license, or they will say that no, we do not want to purchase this, please tell us the alternative. So we will talk about the remediation step.
Okay.
Again that thing only you will decide. I'll help you whatever you say. I'll not say that you should do that. I'll ask you and I'll tell you the way, different ways. Either you can do that or that. Accordingly, you can choose whatever suits you.
Okay, sure. So one question, like according to the things that you told me, so software installations, there may be different products, you're saying different display names, but then there will be only one link to software entitlements for all those products. Is that correct?
Look, if you have two different model,
okay,
and you want to link them, you want to correct them.
Let's just check with Adobe ones, like for better understanding. Okay, so Adobe, there are 74,000 some records. Okay.
Correct.
Huh.
Correct. So if think in a way that you want to connect two different things, your tool will doing that. So if you are doing this humanly, you know that okay, these 5 things are related to Adobe, these 5 model are related to this model, I'll sync them. But if you want to automate things, they should be right in very proper way, so that tool will understand, okay, this is the name, I link them. If names are written in different way, if you are writing things in different way, your tool will never able to understand that these two things are same. Am I right?
Yeah, correct.
Yes. So just to make sure that you have to do normalization. Otherwise, things can work in that way also. But your tool will not able to do things automatically. You have to manage them manually. You have to put human effort on that.
Okay. Sure, got it. So, okay. So basically, this project that I'm dealing with, I'm just giving you an overview how it is. Till now, they were working on HAM, that is hardware asset management, and some service catalog stuff. And just this is the beginning of software asset management in this project. There was nothing earlier before this, okay? So from here on, how are we going to take this is the task that they are going to give me.
Okay.
Yeah. So you got the position I am in, right? Like there are no particular, this is the task, that is the task as of now. As of now, what they have given me, I can read out the statement. You just give me a minute.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, because that will you can clearly understand the business terms. 1 minute. Okay, so what they've asked me is, how to get the software models generated from the software installs, and how those translate to licenses.
Okay. Normalization basically.
Okay, so that is the first one. After that, okay, after doing that, they were like, maybe I'll have to search for the software purchases. How can we link this
Mhm.
point? You'd want to try.
Entitlement.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so in this way they have told me. So first thing is they want me to that normalization process. Then I need to search them in the entitlement.
Either search, yeah. They want to understand, this can be taken as two-way.
Mm-hmm,
First thing that you can tell them that this is the license that they purchased,
mm-hmm,
and you can ask your procurement team if this is the only data that you have. Maybe they have different data as well,
okay.
because we are doing this manually. This
Mhm.
is not something that we have taken this data from anywhere. Maybe uh, please rejoin. It may end in a few minutes. No worries, no worries. We are wrapping it up. So maybe you do not have every single information that they procured into this tool. So you can ask them to share the PO copy. Someone can upload the data,
Mhm.
or if they have the license gap, you may advise them that this is the shortfall. You have to procure these many licenses.
Okay, yeah. So these are the kind of tasks that I'll be getting. And they've also asked me like look at the software installs table and software license position report. That is the thing that we saw just now, license workbench.
Correct.
Okay. And then they were like, whatever data is in the softwares is from SCCM data.
Mhm.
And the license position report, it has around 6,000 titles and versions from our environment.
Mhm.
And if we group that down to remove versions, they were like around 1,000 separate software titles would have been.
So once you will start working on the normalization,
Mhm.
maybe you will able to understand why this is showing different versions, if it is required or not. As per me, no. If it is version 6.1 or version 6.2, it doesn't matter. They are only upgrade of that. So maybe we can reduce the count as well.
Okay, yeah. I can we
And while I'm talking, I maybe you are feeling that, oh, this is too complex, but trust me, this is not.
yeah, let's
Once you will
join
start
for a few
normalizing.
more minutes. Let's just join this call again, just few minutes, and we can wrap it up.
Gayatri, thing is that I was told that this is only for 1 hour. At 7, I have another call. So sorry, I have to go right now.
Yeah, I think 15 more minutes, right? For 1 hour.
Yeah, but I have to
Oh,
need 5-10 minutes to grab a cup of coffee.
okay, sure.
That session is for 1.5 hours. So I'll need 5 minutes to freshen up.
Yeah, sure. Understood.
Until this call is not disconnecting, we can talk for another 2-3 minutes if you don't mind.
Yeah. So yeah, so basically this is the kind of work. So I think I can go with you, right? You can definitely provide
Absolutely,
us.
that is pretty much manageable.
Okay, sure then.
They are not asking you to do